Hi everyone, hope you guys are all doing well today. So this is going to be a solo energy spread. So this is going to be just your energy, not including anyone else's energy. This can be for singles, this can be for those of you who are dating, or those of you who are in partnerships who just want to know what's in store for your particular life. I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown deck as my main deck, the Fountain Tarot as my clarifying deck, and then we'll do some advice and guidance from the Universe Has Your Back deck. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so most important messages for all of those who are watching. What do they need to know? Most important messages. All right, so in your past energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. Present energy, the Mother of Swords. Future energy, the Four of Wands. In the root cause, we have the Star. Heart of the matter, Nine of Wands. Your goal, the Nine of Swords. Internal influences, the Nine of Wands. External influences, the Eight of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, the Seven of Cups. And the outcome, we have the Moon. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So this card has been coming up a lot lately, really telling me that right now you have amazing manifestation powers. You have everything that you need right now to create the life that you want. All you have to do is become clear about what that is, to really align with your truth. Be in your truth. Don't be afraid of your truth. Be strong and stable. Now, in the past energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. So over the past couple of days, weeks, and months, you've been learning how to balance different areas of your life. So balancing your alone time with spending time with family and friends, balancing your health life and your fitness life with your work life. So right now, in the present moment, you are very sure about what it is that you need to do, what it is that makes you happy, and you're not afraid to communicate that. You have no problem being honest because your honesty comes from your own internal insight. You don't need anyone's validation. You're very, very certain of what it is that you want. The reason for all of this is the Star card. You have faith. You understand that all you can do every day is set positive intentions and to go out in the world with a open heart space, while of course protecting yourself. But all you can really do is just be optimistic and hope for the best. You do have some things that you're still working out internally. There are some blocks that you're still hitting. And that's okay, because you realize that everyone has blocks that they're working through. We're all, there's one thing that we're all battling. And because of your optimistic attitude, it is making it so much easier to deal with those internal blocks. You have the Nine of Wands at the heart of the reading. And this is all about just having the courage and the stamina to keep going. No matter what the blocks are, you're not defining yourself by that. The external influence for the current moment is the Eight of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys currently right now just have to do work. You just have to attend to the day-to-day factors, because that's what life is calling upon you right now. So this might be taking away from the time that you have for yourself to do things that you want to do. In the future energy, we have the Four of Wands. So as you keep going, you are going to start to feel more and more successful. But the successes are going to be more frequent, but also more subtle. Like, a simple success is just choosing to have a healthy meal even when you want to eat burger and fries. Like, you can find a lot of different successes in your life. You can have a lot of small victories in your life, and it's really the small victories that add up to a big victory. You know, a lot of people are looking to have these big life events happening all the time, and that is just simply not how life works. You have a lot of very small victories that build your confidence, that give you happiness, and then it all compiles into one big victory. So your goal is the Nine of Swords. So this is a message to work through your anxieties. Don't let them control you. Even if you are having difficulties sleeping because you're thinking so much, just realize that that too shall pass, and that pay attention to the things that you're thinking of, because they're intended to help you, not hurt you. We have the Seven of Cups in your hopes and fears. So I feel like for a lot of you, you want to make sure, or you're very consciously trying to make sure that you are always aware of what's going on, and you're fearing, you know, unknown things coming up, or not being prepared for a situation. But you can't always be prepared for everything. You're not always going to have a full understanding of what's going on. Sometimes intentions are revealed later, after the fact, once time and emotions have been invested, and that's okay. You can't fear that. You can't fear the unknown. You have to just go with the flow. And in your final outcome, we have the Moon. So yeah, this is a current time right now where there are going to be a lot of uncertainties. There are going to be a lot of dark thoughts that come up. There are going to be things that you're going to have to face that you probably have been avoiding. But that's okay. It's okay to be there, because growth happens there, okay? So right now, if you're feeling kind of confused and not really knowing what direction to move in life, that's okay. Just ride with it. And you will see, again, the small victory starting to compile into a big victory. All right, now let's clarify with this deck and get some further messages. We have the Eight of Cups, Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Coins, Six of Coins, Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So, in the past, you had to walk away from a situation that just wasn't serving you. This could have been a relationship that wasn't serving you, a friendship that wasn't serving you, a job that wasn't serving you. And it was in order to gain more equilibrium in your life, to have a greater foundation. So the fact that you did that congratulate yourself for that. The fact that you had the courage to do what was best for you. Walking away is not always easy. And the fact that you've been able to do it just shows how strong you are. So don't forget that. Know that you were doing it for you. In the root cause, we have the Page of Cups clarifying the Star. So you saw that you had the potential to have the life that you wanted, and you followed that. Though it may have been scary, you still followed your heart and continue to follow your heart. And that is strength. If you have the strength to follow your heart, just know that there are many people who fear to do that. We have the Six of Coins clarifying the Ten of Wands. As you move forward and you progress your life forward in order to place it into a better position, you are faced with new challenges. But new challenges make you a better person because they take you out of your realm that you currently know, the things that you currently know how to solve, and it gives you something new to solve. So this is a growth process. This isn't just a, I was doing one thing, it wasn't working, and now I'm doing this thing and it wasn't working. No, if you're thinking like that, you're using your ego too much. Know that you are getting results by taking this path. You are moving forward by taking this path. We have the Four of Wands again in the present moment with the Mother of Swords. So like I said, you are feeling victorious being yourself. Being true to yourself is a victory. If you can wake up every day and be true to yourself, you are already winning. And that's where you're at right now. You may not be exactly where you want, but you're living authentically for you. And that's important. That's the first step. We have the Ten of Cups clarifying the Nine of Wands. So this is what you're going towards. This is what you've been climbing. And I think it's interesting that both of these cards have like ladders leading up to different things. But as you continue to have the courage and the strength and the stamina to keep going, what you are getting to is complete emotional bliss, complete alignment with yourself. And when you're in alignment with yourself, you start attracting experiences to you that resonate more with you, that are going to make you more happy, that are going to fulfill your needs. And then you start to realize that when you live for yourself, life starts happening for you. You don't have to actively do so much work. You don't have to work so hard. Life and experiences come to you. We have the Nine of Cups clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. And I love this card. If you look at this man here, he's working hard, making his cups, but he's happy about it because he realizes what he's going to work for. It's not just about going to work and coming home and getting a paycheck and repeating. No. It's about having pride in what you're doing. Knowing what you're going to work for every single day. Knowing that you're working for a better future. Working for yourself. Though you may be working for someone else, you're ultimately working for yourself. You're putting yourself in a better life position. And that brings you joy. We have the Knight of Cups, clarifying the Four of Wands. So as you start to make these victories, you start to feel more stable in your emotions. It opens the door up for more depth, for more exploration into yourself. You realize that there are layers to this. You unlock one layer and you get into the other, and you just keep going and going and going until you found your truth. We have the Three of Coins, clarifying the Nine of Swords. So right now, it's going to be beneficial for you to connect with other people who are on your wavelength. Because a lot of the anxieties and the fears that you have are not going to be relatable to most. Most people are going to have no idea what you're going through and may think that you're crazy. So it's about finding those true connections, those real connections that really satisfy your soul, or that don't leave you feeling drained. That's what you want to do. You want to connect with people who are also on a high vibration, who you can help and they can help you. We have the Ace of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Cups. So, like I said, you're consciously trying to make sure that you're making the right decisions, but that's not always possible. However, that should never hinder your dream, your passion. When you find your true passion in life, you're going to go after it no matter what. You may have little detours, yes, but you're still going to keep going. Why? Because that passion, it's what lights you up. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning. That's why you're so happy to do the work that you're doing, because you know that it's serving your passion. Even when the road ahead is unclear, which it is going to be most of the time, you just have to keep going. Finally, we have the Hanged Man, clarifying the Moon. So when you're in this unknown place, when you're facing your shadow aspects, when you don't know exactly how everything's going to work out, this is a message to let go and surrender to that. Realize that the universe knows what it is that you need, and that may not align with what you want, but it always has your best interest at heart. The universe has your back. And if you can develop that trust, like I said, you will find that life starts working for you. So let's go ahead and pull a couple of cards from the Universe Has Your Back deck. Beautiful. Okay, so the first one we have is, the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Yes, this is such a perfect message for this reading. When you take your mind off of all of your anxieties and your fears, okay, going back to this here. When you take your mind off of this and focus on this, what that says to the universe is that I trust you. I trust that as I go throughout life and just enjoy life, that you've got my back, that you're watching my blind spots, you're taking care of business while I go out and enjoy myself. So go and have fun. Go and do things for you. Do things that you're passionate about. Don't worry about when am I going to get that relationship? When am I going to be happy? When am I going to have a lot of money? When am I going to have no stresses? Don't worry about that. There's always something you can be doing. You can be cultivating the relationship that you have with yourself. You can be cultivating the relationship that you have with your friends. You can be cultivating your hobbies, your passions. So have fun. Let the universe take care of all of your worries and your stress. Set your intentions. Tell the universe what you want, but then let it go. Okay? The next card we get is my vibes speak louder than my words. You don't have to be boisterous. You don't have to be over the top. You don't have to say anything for people to know that you are high vibrational. They feel it. And that speaks louder than the words that come out of your mouth. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You don't have to show anyone that you know X amount of things, or you've been through this, or whatever it is. You don't have to prove any of that. Just focus on yourself. Focus on having a positive outlook on life. Focus on your passions. And that will be vibrated out into the world. It says, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. When you can leave things into the hands of the universe, and you give the universe your fears and your doubts and your anxieties, and you give your negativity away, the way that the world looks completely changes. It completely changes. Because you can now see the good. You now can see the positive. You see the beauty in life. You even see the beauty in hardships. You see the lessons more than you see the pain. And in my opinion, that is a much better way to view this life. So I hope that this reading has helped you. I hope that it's given you some clarity and insight. I am going to start doing more solo energy spreads, and I am going to offer this specific spread on my site for those of you who are interested, for those of you who really want to master yourself, who want to focus more on things you can do to improve yourself apart from a relationship, apart from your career, just simply focusing on you. Definitely check me out on Instagram. My handle is Bri Rising. I post motivational messages. So if that's something that you're interested in, then please follow me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.